As you might be able to tell, I've just finished the Recon ride for race 3 of the Echelon Racing League. It's on the culture ride in Alula. It is gonna be a super interesting course. I've just ridden it. We're gonna watch that footage back in a minute. Don't forget, it's not too late to join the Echelon Racing League. We're only into race 3, and if you want to ride the USA National Championships or the Canadian National Championships, then you do need to have ridden the Echelon Racing League, or at least one of the events here at the Echelon Racing League. This is race 3. The first 2 races were super dynamic over in California. This time, as I said, culture ride in Alula. It's like a shark tooth of roller, so this one is going to be about skill, timing, and so on. Don't forget, before we look at the route, you can go and check out all the results, either from each race or the whole series, over on MyWhooshinfo.com. Go and check out Echelon Racing League to register or find out some more information. But for now, let's get in course, or on the course as I've just done, and check out this route. Editor, rewind, let's go. Here we go, in the pen, 10 seconds to go, 34.6 kilometers. I'm gonna have to warm up as we ride on this one. 2 laps, a little bit longer, should make some really interesting races. Here we go. Should see plenty of fast racing in this one, with it being reasonably flat. But there are 1 or 2 climbs, so we'll take a look at those once we get further on this route. All right, so if we look at the mini-map now, we can see that first climb coming in the distance there, top right-hand corner of the screen. Looks like we've got a little kicker, it dips down and then it goes again. We'll find out when we get a little bit closer. Okay, getting towards the foot of that climb now. We're 3 kilometers into the race. Looks like we're a few hundred meters away from the foot of this first climb. It looks like it's pretty rolling after this. You can see the road just ramping up in the distance there. Here we go. First little kicker, start 3.2 kilometers into this route. 5.2%, 5.3, 5.4, 5.5, still rising. So it looks like it's just stabled out around 6%. Just coming to the top of this first one. Peaks up, double figures. There we go. So it looked like it was about 400 meters, short and punchy, before we drop down. It looks like there's a common theme now for the next couple of kilometers on the culture route. Woo! 3.9 starts to ramp up. Okay, just starting to flatten off. So again, another 200 meter section there before we descend. This is going to be a test of skill and knowledge with the game and drafting here. Here we go, third kick. 4.6, starting to ramp up. Again, looks like it's stabilizing around about 5%. Be interesting to see if this kicks up towards the top again like the first one. Okay, flattening off now, down to 2%. Again, 300 meters. This is going to be an interval training session. Okay, looks like the rollers are coming now. Maybe 4 of them ahead on that map on the right. Maybe more to come, but they look shorter. So we're 3 rollers in, 4 to go. Remember, this is only 2 laps. So if riders want to break this down, they're going to have to be trying on both of these laps. That's my feeling. There's still 10k to go on this lap. 7.4 kilometers into the race, into lap 1. You see, we're just going through the glass walls into the dome city. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we're going to start thinking about that finish line now. Less than 2 kilometers away. Flat roads, few little rollers. So we take that right turn. 2 bumps. Remember, you're going to see the finish line on the mini map on the bottom left-hand corner of that screen. Okay, so we've got this left-right coming up, and then you can see the yellow banner across the line. That's where we're heading. Still flat roads. 600 meters to go as we take this left turn. In fact, 300 meters to go. My maths is terrible. $200 meters to go as we get back on to the sandy roads. We're going to take this right and see the finish line. There it is. That's it, culture ride in the Lula for the Echelon Racing League. Super interesting course, that one, with those sort of shark teeth rollers, 200-300 meters at a time, but there's plenty of them. So this, I think, is going to be about skill. It's about knowing the dynamics, sitting in, being smart. It's going to be really interesting to see how people attack those rollers, whether they're going to continue to push hard all the way through, even on those descents, or people who know the dynamics might be able just to sit in the wheels and get a bit more recovery. Could be one for the sprinters, this one. It's quite a long flat run in as well. So if you do get dropped through those rollers, if you've got a few riders around you, I think there's some opportunities with that long run in towards the finish line there to get back in, just like we saw on race 1. So again, this could be really dynamic, hard racing. Flat run into the finish, you've got that left and then that right, and there's that finish line 100 meters ahead. So again, if there's a few people in that group, I expect to see some great sprinting happening there as well. Great racing so far, super dynamic at the Echelon Racing League. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff when it comes to these recons. Right, I'm gonna get on and ride lap 2. Let's go.